dial in. There it is. Boom. Hey, everybody, how you doing? It's me, Mike Marino, live from my mother's basement, bringing you a nice little 22-minute episode here on Sunday night, July 14th. And tomorrow morning, I leave to go out on another comedy tour. It's going to be 2 weeks on the road before I come back to the state of New Jersey for 6 weeks. So I figured I'd come down to the basement, do one last broadcast before I head on out. Holy smokes. Hey, Mikey Comic, nice to see you. Thank you so much, everybody, for writing in just this fast. Do Italian voice. Well, hey, how you doing? There's your Italian voice. I came down to the basement. It's 8 o'clock here on Sunday night, July 14th. I want to do a quick broadcast. Nice 22-minute episode brought to you by Lucatelli Cheese. Always sponsoring Mike Marino live on tour around the world. And I want to thank everybody for buying all the T-shirts. We had a big 4th of July sale, sold tons and tons of T-shirts. That's right. The T-shirt says Mike Marino live in the front, New Jersey's bad boy. And on the back, it does say, Make America Italian Again. We sold them to the guys. We sold them to the girls. We sold them all over the place. And we had a lot of fun doing it. And you still can make that happen just by going to MikeMarino.net and pick yourself up some Mike Marino swag. Had a lot of fun this week, did a lot of broadcasts. We talked about another famous entertainer from my hometown right here, Scotch Plains, New Jersey, and that's the lead singer of the band, the Smithereens. And we talked about Pat Denizio, his untimely death, and what had happened. And I want to thank his family for reaching out to me because they offered me some really cool stuff. And I'm really happy about that. And here's another up-and-coming musician writing into the show right now, Billy Wilkins, who's one of the most incredible guitar players, songwriters, singers that you're ever going to see in your entire life, all coming from my hometown of Scotch Plains, New Jersey, which is really, really cool. All right, Jersey strong, small little town, Scotch Plains, New Jersey, with some badass people. And so we talked about Pat Denizio, and his mom contacted me. And she said she was really happy and thrilled about what I did on my broadcast. And she said, I know you collect antiques. And she asked me if I would come over to her house and pick up a couple that she would like to give to me as a gift for what I did on my podcast live from my mother's basement. So I'm really, really thrilled about that. I haven't had a chance to go over there, but I'm definitely going to go over there. It's walking distance to this legendary home where Pat Denizio lived with his mom and his family throughout his life and career, being the face, the voice, the lead singer, the myth, the man, the legend of the Smithereens. And I'm so happy that I get to go over there and do that. I want to thank everybody for coming out to all the shows that we just did in the last 6 weeks. Out of control from Long Island, my friend Giovanna from coming to the show. Thank you so much, Mrs. Splash, Captain Splash. I'm so glad that you came. Everybody who came down to Joey Harrison's River House out on the Jersey Shore. And, of course, the big show that we did on May 25 at the Count Basie, 1,250 people yelling, screaming, cheering, going nuts. It was really, really great, and I thank you so much. Hey, Paolo, how are you? It's nice to see all my friends writing in from Italy. Enrico the Freak, it's nice to see you, too. Let's see who's writing in over here. Well, nobody just yet, which is really, really cool, and thank you very much. I know a lot of people asking me, what's this over my shoulder? I love talking about this coffee because it's really, really funny. And not only is it tasty and great coffee, but these are my friends. This is a comedy duo. If you're watching right now, of course, this is the comedy duo of the Uncle Louie Variety Show.com. That's the Uncle Louie Variety Show.com. They have their own coffee. It will make you laugh and it'll perk you up because it's called for coffee. Like, you know what? Fuck off. Coffee for coffee. Get your fuck off. If you're Italian, you understand that. It's pretty badass. Oh, somebody's asking me what's my favorite place to visit in Italy. The last time I've been to Italy, I do have some distant relatives that are still in the hometown that my mother's from, and it's called Duronia Campobasso. And in Duronia Campobasso, there's a lot of hills and mountains and goats and stuff like that. One of my favorite places to visit in Italy, if you're still watching, was a town called Gaeta and Sperlonga. They are very southern parts of Italy, kind of, I would say, maybe 2 hours south of Rome, and you see the Navy bases down there, and it's really, really amazing. And they have this church that's made into a cave, and then you jump out of the church into the water, and the water is crystal clear. It's deep, deep blue and beautiful, and it's a summer town too. It's a resort town. I remember going down there, and no one spoke English at all, which gave me the opportunity to practice my Italian, which is really not that good. We speak Bruzzese, and I did my best, and away we went. When are you back in, Jay? Let's get together. Oh, hey, man, how you doing? It's nice to see you. Yeah, I come back to New Jersey after the tour that I'm leaving to do tomorrow on August 1st. Anybody can find out where I'm performing when I come back to New Jersey or anywhere around the world now, because the tour Make America Italian Again just went worldwide. So all you have to do is go to mikemarino.net, and I would thank you very much if you did that. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscribe to my newsletter, folks. You'll get a newsletter twice a month or 3 times a month. It's really cool. Tells you how to get discounts on some swag. Tells you when I'm coming into your neighborhood. Tells you how to get discounts on some tickets. And you can also get in touch with me. All you have to do is just write mikemarino.net. Subscribe. If you subscribe right now, I'd actually see you do that. Hey, Palo, thank you so much for saying that. Holy smokes. Folks, I met a young man who has a podcast. It's called The Wooden Spoon. And he's a great Italian fella. And they have a great podcast called The Wooden Spoon. And he made me one. This wooden spoon looks like it's about 6 feet long. I'm going to put it over the top of the bar. It actually says live from my mother's basement. And that is the wooden spoon. This is going to be really, really great. I can't wait to get that. I'm getting a lot of really great gifts. There was another company sent me some clothes. I always wear Absolute Rebellion. Plus, I also wear my own stuff. Hey, Billy, how you doing? Thank you very much. I love when, that's one of my topics. People that don't know when to just be normal. Everybody wants to be funny around a comedian, right? I'm only funny when I'm on stage. When I'm off stage, I want to talk about some serious shit. I want to talk about where I got to go to get some good food. I want to know where I'm going to hang around with good people. I want to know when I want to stay around some bad people. Anyway, so let's see who's writing in over here. Hey, John, how you doing? Thank you, John. I really appreciate that. We got a nice friend writing into the show right now. He's saying that he met me on Royal Caribbean on the Oasis of the Seas. John, I really appreciate that. Hey, Greg, how you doing? And thank you so much. Paolo, Paolo, wait a minute, I can hardly even read. Gia Quinto, wait till you see your wooden spoon. Well, thank you so much. Paula, I hope it's Paula. I hope I'm saying it correctly. My Italian's really fucked up, quite honestly. Sorry, now calzones, cannolis. Are cannolis the best dessert out there? Calzone is not a dessert. No, calzone's not really a dessert. Calzone might be more of a lunch or something that you eat to put you to sleep, because every time I have a calzone, I got to take a nap, whether I'm having it for lunch or if I'm going to be having it for like a late night snack. I'm going to bed. But my favorite dessert, if it has to be Italian, I was never really a big fan of calzones. I mean, what the hell did we just talk about over here? Cannoli. I wasn't ever a big fan of cannoli. I like tiramisu, and being a kid from New Jersey, I'm a big fan of Drake's cakes. I like Twinkies. I like Devil Dogs. I like Drake's cakes, Tasty Cake, Pop-Tarts. Oh. When I was a kid, man, you just make your Pop-Tart just a little crispy in the toaster. You break it down the middle and you dip it in your coffee. Who's better than you? That's the shit right there. Hey, everybody. How you doing? Hey, Deb. How are you? Darlene, it's nice to see you. Always nice to see you. Darlene Corporale. I'm coming back to Los Angeles on July 21, and we'll be back at the Ha Ha Comedy Club in North Hollywood. Everybody out there in California, I'm coming back to Los Angeles. I'll be at the Laugh Factory in Hollywood. If you want to come down, just write to me. Subscribe to my channel. I'll get you complimentary tickets to the Laugh Factory. I will get you complimentary tickets to the Ha Ha Comedy Club on July 26th in North Hollywood on Lancashire Boulevard. I can make that happen for you. Jim Mulcahy and his wife, Debbie, it's nice to see you guys. Thank you so much for coming out to Joey Harrison's River House. We had a lot of fun that night and inviting me on your yacht. I love going on a big boat. I like coffee cake. Coffee cake, that's right. Entenmann's coffee cake. How can I forget that? You want to talk about a nice late night snack. You get yourself a chunk of Entenmann's delicious crumb cake, coffee cake, cut nice slices like this. You have your coffee and you go to fucking bed. That is the shit right there. I hate to curse on my show like that, but when I get excited about something, that's what I want to get excited about. Hi, Jessica. How you doing? Mike Lucas, I don't get it. You never come to any show anymore, and I'm always talking about your products. In fact, I waxed my car with Croftgate USA. I got a brand new car in the driveway. That's right. Yours truly, Mike Marino, got a Nissan Rogue. It's white and black, and I detailed it with Croftgate USA. Shiny, shiny. My car looks badass. I did it myself, and that's what's up. Hey, Sharon, how you doing? Thank you so much for writing in. I hope you're having a great time out there in Florida. Jim Mulcahy, ladies and gentlemen, is a great guy. He's writing into the show right now. He's actually down on the Jersey Shore, and it's Sunday night, and this guy's Irish. He's having spaghetti and meatballs, and he's making me jealous, and he's making me hungry. Actually, somebody came at me today and said, how about the Mike Marino sauce? Mike Marino's Make America Italian Again sauce. How badass would that be? Brought to you by Locatelli Cheese. I think that would be badass. I wouldn't know how to make, well, I don't know how to make sauce. Could you imagine I was in charge of sauce? I say gravy, don't get mad. But I was in charge of sauce, and where was the factory? Out back in the garage. Where's the Mike Marino sauce factory? He's out back making sauce in the garage. Hey, the feast guy, what are you doing? The feast guy, I'm actually going to be doing a feast in Miami, November 2nd. Frank, how you doing? Pork roll, egg, and cheese. You got to love it. I would dip pork roll in gravy if I could. We'll see you at DMC Labor Day weekend. All right. Hey, Larry, how you doing? Wow, look at everybody writing into the show. One of my favorite actors just wrote into the show right now, Gary Pastore, who has starred in many movies, many TV shows. He had a great role in the hit TV series, The Deuce, and now he's starring in a TV series called Silent Partners, and yours truly has a nice role in the TV show Silent Partners. So let's pray, ladies and gentlemen, that this shit gets picked up, because this show is badass, a lot of great characters. My friend Ronnie Marmo is also in the project. The feast guy, that's right, Jupiter, November 2nd, ladies and gentlemen. November 2nd, yours truly, I'll be performing in Jupiter, Florida, in the Italian Festival. So make sure if you're out there in Florida, you come to the festival. We're going to eat, we're going to drink, I'm going to make you piss in your pants, laugh, and that's what we're going to do, make America Italian again. Who is your all-time favorite actor? Here's a trivia. Someone just asked me who is my all-time favorite actor. And, you know, for the longest time, I would have said Robert De Niro. But after he started saying stupid shit on television about whether he likes the president or not, he kind of backed off. So let's just go with Al Pacino. I would go with Al Pacino, and we'll leave it go at that. And you know what? And Sylvester Stallone. The guy's the best. John, how you doing? Need to come to Atlanta. A lot of people from Philly. I'm actually going to be in Philadelphia in October, and I'll probably make my way to Atlanta very, very soon. And if you guys want to know when those shows are happening, again, people subscribe. MikeMarino.net. If you don't like the news, if you don't like what you get, if you don't like what you get to read, you could always unsubscribe. And yes, Joe Pesci. Definitely, definitely Joe Pesci. I had the privilege of working with Frankie Valli. Although he's not just an actor, he was on The Sopranos, and he has been in some movies, so he's pretty fantastic too. My favorite childhood memory. I can't really get that right now. So Gary Pastore is writing into the show right now. Thank you so much, Gary. I hope you're doing great. This guy puts on great parties over at his place too. And I would love to go over to your next party, because he does make some great gravy. So if we made America Italian again, sauce or gravy, call it whatever you want, as long as we're making it and you're buying it, we're having some fun. You understand? I'll even jar meatballs if I have to. Thank you for tuning in, Gary. Mike Wilson, or you could say you're, hey, Yugoslavia. There's a friend. I don't like to say fans. That's such a weird thing. Wherever I go these days, a lot of people do recognize me, which is just really, really great. They're like, hey, you're that guy. I'm like, yeah, my name's Mike Marino. I'm a big fan. I'm like, don't even say fans, say family. No fans, family. Everybody's part of the family, unless you're an asshole. Then get out of the family. I'm Nico's mom. Holy moly, how are you? Nico came over. He brought me the wooden spoons that he had. And I showed him a picture of the wooden spoon my mother had. I retired my mother's wooden spoon. It's upstairs. It's cracked in half. And that ain't because he was stirring the sauce. It was because she was whacking somebody's ass. His palm. Many likes on his page, so I whacked him with a giant wooden spoon. The video will be on his page. Thanks for having me on your podcast. Anytime. Thank you so much. It's very nice to meet you, and I hope to get to meet you in person when I come up to Buffalo. Perform out that way, because I definitely will good. In fact, post, if you want to know when we're coming out there, just go to MikeMarino.net. We got Buffalo, Boston, Chicago, Long Island, Rhode Island, Staten Island, Toronto, Canada, all over the world. You need a gabagool sandwich. Yeah, I love gabagool, trust me. I had some Italian friends over here the other day. We were talking about how in the world did we start saying the word gabagool. And how was it that I didn't even know gabagool was capricola until I moved to California? But I guess that's just the way our parents brought us up, because naturally your parents are saying let's say a dialogue or slang Italian, because that's what they knew. And I was all happy with that. So as far as I'm concerned, it's monigots, it's supersada, gabagool, and shit like that. That's right, James Gandolfini. Getting back over here, James Gandolfini, rest his soul. Guy was a great actor. You coming to Levity Live? There's some talk about me coming to Levity Live over there in West Nyack. Yeah, I can make that happen. All's good here in the land of Crankle Day Night. Oh shit! Hey Larry, how you doing, man? It's nice to see you, ladies and gentlemen. One of the coolest places on the Jersey Shore to get yourself a pork roll, egg and cheese on a hard roll, and a good cup of coffee, or any other kind of sandwich, or any other kind of snacks, or any other kind of alcohol if you want to go down there for that. But if you go down to Crankle's Day Night Food Stores, it's on Route 35 in Neptune, New Jersey. This place is so badass, man. It's old school. Screw Wawa, screw 7-Eleven, screw going to the Quick Check. Go to Crankle's Day Night Food Store. There's only one. And it's the best. Everybody greets you with hello. Everybody's in there having some fun. You get your own stuff out of the freezer. You don't have to order in the computer and talk to some young piece of shit. You tell the guy behind the counter, I want a pork roll, egg and cheese on a hard roll, and he gives it to you, and it's delicious. And you don't even have to say pork roll, egg and cheese on a hard roll. You could say, give me the Mike Marino sandwich. And he hands it to you. It's going to be badass, all right? So let's make that happen. Thank you so much. I appreciate what you're saying over here. And Frankie, thank you so much for writing into the show. And of course, Larry, I miss you guys down at Crankle's Day Night Food Stores, the best. Oh my God, my favorite came from Sperlonga. So yes, so I mentioned Sperlonga and Gaeta, and it made some people happy. You know, I went down there. I don't really know the name of the church. I just remember I was 21 years old. We were doing a TV commercial in Rome. We went on vacation down to Sperlonga, me and my friend Greg Connolly. And when we went down there, we just couldn't believe what we seen. And we took these little boats out to church, and church was inside the wall. It was just the most romantic, most incredible, most insane place. You know, it's sad because back at that time, there was no such thing as the internet. And you had to take pictures, and you had to wait till you got home to look at the pictures. It was crazy. Hey, Danny, how are you? Made some sauce spaghetti here in Scotch Plains, but I'm down here by myself. Isn't it sad the way life has changed? I mean, I grew up. A lot of people are no longer with us. And I'm in the basement that used to be chock filled with people, kids, and adults and cousins and aunts and uncles and fights and meatballs and macaroni, supersad, galama, everything. And now look how quiet. This is Sunday night. It's just about 8:25 and there's nobody here but me. How fucked up is that? But you know what? I'm really not alone because I got everybody watching here on Facebook and I got everybody watching over here on Instagram. So everybody becomes family and we do what we do. I still don't see anybody subscribing to the show. Thank you so much, Danny. I appreciate that. I'm going to come up with my own sauce. Make America Italian again sauce. I'm going to have it with braciole. I'm going to have it with meat sauce. I'm going to have meatballs, everything. Hey, Gail, how are you? Yes, I do plan on coming to Cleveland, Ohio very soon. We've been planning on that now. I'm working with a whole big team of promoters and people who want me to go around the world. Charles Russell, it's nice to see you. Pork roll, whether you call it pork roll or tailor ham, it doesn't matter. Just do what you got to do. Kansas City, huh? You want me to come to Kansas City? Well, sit tight, my brother. Watch this. On March 14, I want to say. Oh, look this up. March 14, yours truly will be in Leavenworth, Kansas. That's right. The tour is going to Leavenworth, Kansas in 2020. Thank you, Paul. I really appreciate you saying that. There's nothing like a good compliment. You're awesome, Mike. I like that. I appreciate that. You know, somebody made some comments the other day. I don't know exactly where I was, and everybody was talking about other people. And my mother used to say this: if you don't have anything nice to say about somebody, don't say anything at all. And that makes a lot of sense. A lot of people, you really feel like saying, hey, you know what? Why don't you shut up? Who asked you anyway? I don't know where I was. Somebody said to me, man, I haven't seen you in a long time. Boy, did you get fat. I'm like, you know what? Why don't you go fuck yourself? Why don't you just say it's nice to see you? Some people think that's funny. It's not funny. Now I got to lose weight because of him. Otherwise, I was happy. I went the other day to get some eyeglasses because I had needed to get my eye exam. I want to get some new glasses, not these bifocal bullshit. So I went to that place that has a big thing on television. It says 2 pairs of glasses and an eye exam, $79. It's called the American Eyeglass something something. But, you know, we know it from television because of the owl. You know, the owl. And he's going, who? So I went there. It was a brand new one in the market. And I went walking in. Guy had one blue eye, one brown eye, and he's the face of the place. I'm saying to myself, this is a great gimmick. Made me walk right in there. Kid couldn't have been more than 23 years old. I got a full exam, everything done to the eyes, and 2 pairs of glasses for $79. And down the block, they had Walmart. Walmart was like $100. So I saved myself 25 bucks, and I had some fun. Hey, Charlie Grill, how you doing, man? It's nice to see you guys. Hello. I hope you're all doing fantastic. Paul, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Let's make America Italian again. Trying to stay in shape. Lorenzo, what are you doing? One of the lead guitar player. No, yes, he's the lead guitar player in a really cool band. The name of the band was Clean Sweep for a little while, and now I can't remember what the name of the band is. They changed it for a moment. If you say it right now, Lorenzo, if you're watching this show, I'll definitely replug you guys. I had 4 of the most talented young musicians. There it is, The Wait. The band is called The Wait. And if you want, you could say where they could find you on the internet. Maybe it's www.thewait.com. And Prestanacci, ciao for now. Grazie. Thank you so much for watching this show. Tutto cosa molto bene. Ciao. And Paul, thank you so much. Hello, Rosa. How are you? Thank you for watching in. And Anthony S. Fiore. Hey, listen, man, you need to come down to the basement, Anthony. You haven't been on the show in quite some time. We need to bring you back. We need to bring The Wait back. And we need to bring some other people down to the show. I'm going to leave you guys with this little story. Last week, I had lunch with Danny Aiello. That's right, Danny Aiello, Academy Award nominated actor, many awards. He likes my work. Maybe he and I are going to do something together. Hopefully, I don't want to talk about it until we're already in production. he'd make a great parent to me as a character in a TV series because we kind of look alike. In fact, he likes to remind me that in real life, I remind him of his real life son. The Wait, by The Wait. All right, tune in. Go watch some of that. Listen to that music. These kids are unbelievable. They're 14, 15 years old. The band's called The Wait. They knock it out of the ballpark. They've been on my show twice. I'm probably going to have them on again. In fact, in a couple weeks, Lorenzo, when I come back to New Jersey, grab your uncle, Michael Novello, grab your father, Tony Novello. Come on the show. We'll have the whole thing catered. I remodeled everything down here, too. It's really amazing. I'll show everybody later on. Katrina, I'm coming back to California. Don't forget, July 26th, I'll be at the Ha Ha Comedy Club. Greetings from Arizona. How you doing, Mark? It's nice to see you. Betsy Donatelli, I hope you're still in the area. Scotch Plains is a wonderful, wonderful town. Corrado, Canarella, Mike, did you eat? My mother always asked me that. You know what? I didn't eat. I'm sitting here doing this broadcast right now, and I haven't eaten, and I should eat. Danny sings good, too. That's right, Corrado. Danny is a great singer. He's absolutely unbelievable. And there, ladies and gentlemen, writing into the show right now, one of the most legendary, iconic comedy clubs in the world is Catch a Rising Star. Catch a Rising Star comedy clubs have been around since God knows when. Famous for all the biggest names in comedy coming out of the woodwork, coming up. Chris Rock and you know, just so many I can't think off the top of the head, maybe even me. Owned by Susie Yango right now. And Susie, I was supposed to go to Vinny Pastore's birthday party last night in Brooklyn. I couldn't make it. I got a little too busy. I hope you had a chance to go. So how about a nice big shout out to Vinny Pastore. We all know and love him from The Sopranos. His character was Big Pussy. It's his birthday. I think he's 50 years old. He looks fantastic. He's a great singer. He's a great actor. He's very, very funny. And I've been lucky to be on stage with Vinny Pastore many times as I did comedy. He did his music because of Susie Yango and Catch a Rising Star. In fact, I'm going to be doing another show with Catch a Rising Star coming up on August 11th at the Surflight Theater in Long Beach Island, New Jersey. That's right. Go to surflight.org or catcharisingstar.com and get yourself some tickets to yours truly, Mike Marino Live, Make America Italian Again at the Surflight Theater on August 11th at 8:30, featuring New Jersey's funniest lawyer, John Bramnick, who'll be on the show with me. And if you really want to get tickets far in advance, you go to catcharisingstar.com and pick up yourself some tickets on October 12th. Yours truly, via Catch a Rising Star, producing the show once again. We'll be back at NJ Pack Center. That's New Jersey Performing Arts Center in Newark, New Jersey. Not one show, but two. One show is going to be at 7:30. Next show will be at 9:30. You'll have a lot of fun. You can get tickets by going to catcharisingstar.com. Happy birthday, Vinny Pastore, wherever you are. Hope to see you again really, really soon. We actually have to have Susie Yango of Catch a Rising Star on the show. She never comes down here, but she comes when we have pizza. So we're going to have Susie Yango on the show so everybody in the world can actually see what it's like to talk to an owner of a comedy club chain, not only a comedy club owner, but the matriarch, the person who owns it, runs it, takes care of it, keeps it going for a lifetime, and a talent coordinator, a person who actually finds talent, not only comedians, but singers, and people like Vinny Pastore as well, who not only act, but they actually tour the country singing and entertaining and doing personal appearances. I was born in Brooklyn. Vinny Pastore, Willie DeMeo did a great job. Oh, yes, they were all in Brooklyn last night and they had a birthday party, so I hope you had a chance to go there. Corrado, thank you so much for saying that. Kenny V. Rocks is a great musician out there in Florida. Mark, it's nice to see you. And Paul, thank you so much for writing into the show. Don't forget to come on Paul's show. Mike Hope saves the day. Shoot me an email, Paul at autism. Holy shit, Paul, I'm not even recognizing you. Holy crap, you look a lot different when you're not in a suit. Thank you, Paul. I would love to come on your show, and you can come on my show too. And we could talk all about, Your charity, your radio show, Autism Speaks, obviously is a fundraiser, and you deal with autistic children, I would assume. So I would love to be part of your show. Is it nice and good going to Jersey Shore tomorrow, although I live in California? Elliot, let me tell you something. If you live in California and you go down to the Jersey Shore, you're not going to want to go to California anymore. Maybe you'll go to California in the winter, but you're going to be ruined because there's no place like the Jersey Shore. It's fun, it's tough, it's hot, it's happening, it's sexy, it's crazy, it's dirty, it's tough. And that's where we go surfing, and that's where we have our fun. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, I got a lot of shows in the next 6 months to a year. So rather than get into where I'm going, I'm going to tell you to go to MikeMarino.net. Go to MikeMarino.net, and let's make some stuff happen. I got to go. Let's make America Italian again. Remember, you don't know nothing, you don't see nothing, you don't say nothing. And how do I end every single one of my broadcasts? By always saying the same thing. Don't take no shit from nobody. And I mean that. Good night.
Hey folks, I hope you're enjoying watching my podcast live from my mother's basement. We're having a lot of fun, and I'm going to have a lot of great guests on the show in the future. So if you like it, hit like. You could also leave a comment. You could subscribe to my YouTube channel and watch other funny videos. And you could also listen to my podcast on your favorite podcast app like Spotify and iTunes.